Life in space is an adventure. Imagine you are floating in the air, not in water, but in the air. This is how astronauts live on the International Space Station. They fly, eat in the air, and sleep upside down. Life in space is completely different, full of challenges and wonders. Join us and know about the fun and surprising facts about living in space. This is not a normal vacation destination. We will show you what the real life of astronauts is like outside the Earth. Get tight because it is going to be safer. Very exciting. Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to live without weight? Gravity is different on the ISS. Astronauts live in microgravity. This means that they are constantly moving towards the Earth, but the ISS is also falling along with them. This gives them the feeling of being weightless. Think drinking water floating in the air or brushing without a sink. Even sleeping is different. Astronauts sleep in special sleeping bags that are tied to the walls, so they don't float away. Life in microbrevity is strange, but astronauts slowly get used to it. Forget pizza delivery. PACE has a full account of food and drinks. Astronauts eat food that is dehydrated or pre-cooked before eating. They put it in water or heat it before eating. But eating in space is not an easy task. Pieces of food start floating in the air and can damage the machines. That is why space food is sticky or it does not get scattered. Imagine you are running in the cabin after your food. Astronauts are taught to eat in a special way so that the food does not float in the air. There is also a different story of cleanliness in space, which is very interesting. It is surprising to hear that there is no place to bathe on the ISS. Astronauts take baths with special wipes and waterless shampoo, which is very convenient. They have to take great care to clean their teeth, so that there is no problem. The toothpaste is such that it can be eaten, which saves water, and water is also used after measuring, so that it does not spill in the cabin, and everything remains safe. Astronauts have to take great care of cleanliness. This is a part of their daily routine, so that everything is safe in space. Keep clean and healthy, and they can stay healthy. Section 5 Space Exercises. Fighting bone weakness living in space is as challenging as it is exciting. Living in microgravity sounds fun, but it also has some disadvantages. When we are on Earth, our bones and muscles work against gravity. One big problem is bone weakness. Due to lack of gravity in space, there is no pressure on the bones, due to which they become weak. Due to lack of gravity, our bones do not have to work hard and they start weakening with time. This problem is so serious that if it is not solved, the bones of astronauts can become very weak. To avoid this, astronauts exercise for 2 hours every day. This exercise is mandatory for them, so that their bones and muscles remain strong. They use special machines that create an environment like gravity and help in keeping the bones strong. These machines include treadmills, bicycles, and resistance pads. From treadmills to resistance pads, staying active is a must during and after space missions. This exercise not only keeps bones strong, but also keeps the mind active and healthy. This way, astronauts are able to complete their mission successfully and stay healthy even after returning to Earth. Section 6 Space Fun, how astronauts relax. There's not only work at the ISS, but also some fun. Astronauts also have time to relax and enjoy themselves. They can watch movies, listen to music, read books, and play games. They also have the opportunity to see some spectacular views of the Earth from the cupola window. Imagine looking at our planet from space. Astronauts often spend their free time looking at the Earth and taking amazing pictures of it. Section 7 Space Sleep. How to sleep while floating in the air. Sleeping in space is a unique and challenging experience. Sleeping in space is a unique experience. Due to the lack of gravity here, the sleeping pattern also changes. Remember when you feel like falling while sleeping? This feeling remains forever in microgravity. Here there is a feeling of floating all the time. This feeling is always there in microgravity. Astronauts have to get used to sleeping with this feeling. Astronauts sleep in special sleeping bags which are tied to the walls. These bags keep them stable and prevent them from floating. These bags give them a safe and stable sleep experience. Apart from this, They also have to keep their hands and head tied so that they do not collide with anything while sleeping. They also have to keep their hands and head tied so that they do not collide with anything while sleeping. All these precautions help them to have a safe and comfortable sleep so that they do not collide with anything while sleeping. Imagine waking up to a floating alarm clock. This is also a unique experience. Imagine waking up to a floating alarm clock. It is a unique experience. Every little thing has to be taken care of in space. Despite all these strange and gruesome conditions, astronauts learn how to sleep in space. They gradually get used to these conditions. Astronauts learn how to sleep in space and get enough sleep. This is very important for the success of their mission, and the astronauts get enough sleep. This way they can fulfill their 3 hours of sleep. Missing home space travel is as wonderful as it is challenging. The biggest challenge is staying away from family and friends for a long time. They miss their family members' birthdays, festivals, and everyday small joys. However, they can talk to their family members through video calls and emails. Technology helps in reducing this distance and keeps them in touch with the Earth. Section 9, Space Communication. Keeping in touch communicating in space is not an easy task. Radio waves are used to send signals between the IOS and the Earth. However, due to distance and atmosphere, there can be delays and interruptions. Imagine talking to someone on the Earth, and there are frequent delays in between. Despite these challenges, communication technology has advanced significantly, allowing astronauts to stay connected with mission control and their families. Section 10, Space Exploration. The endless journey to space takes us beyond the boundaries of our planet, exploring the unknown and discovering new possibilities. Life on the ISS gives us a glimpse into the future of space exploration. Here, astronauts live and work in an unearthly environment that is not possible on Earth. It pushes the boundaries of human imagination and teaches us valuable lessons about living and working in challenging conditions. Astronauts perform various scientific experiments here that help improve our lives. As we explore more of the universe, the experiences of astronauts on the ISS show us the way to future missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. Their experiences and research help us develop new technologies and strategies. So the next time you look up at the stars, remember the astronauts living and working on the ISS. They not only bring us new knowledge, but also teach us how we can take care of our planet. They are pioneers pushing the boundaries of human exploration and inspiring us to reach for the stars. Their hard work and dedication give us confidence that one day we too can reach the stars we see at night.